Alright guys, I'm in the beautiful South Dakota Black Hills Forest. I'm at the Get On ADV Fest here in Sturgis. Rever is there. They put on some rides. If you're not familiar with the area, they put some maps and stuff together for you. So we're going to hit the dirt and get crazy. This could be fun. It rained all night long. Stopped raining about an hour ago. I keep being told about how interesting this South Dakota mud can get. So here we go. Let's hit the trail. And this is going to be interesting. The wild thing is, I grew up right on the Minnesota, South Dakota border, the opposite side of all this fun stuff, but I never rode motorcycles when I was here. The Black Hills has got, I think it's really built up its OHV trails pretty impressively, but there is a lot going on out here. And I didn't think to see much people out here, but I guess Rever's sending a few guys out. So, unofficially, kind of my first group ride ever, maybe? But it is gorgeous. The Black Hills have a lot to offer. Talk about stunning. Good governor. When I lived around this area, or 6 hours from this area, I probably should have spent a little more time up here. Lush forest. Brand new paved road, which is amazing. Beautiful rock walls, cliffs. Once again, a beautiful tarmac if you're going to have to be on one. My hiker, backpacker self is wondering if there's trails to these peaks right outside of Nemo. I know the Centennial trails around here. Alright, hopefully hopping back onto dirt here in a little bit. You can easily power slide around these corners. It's pretty crazy. There we go. This looks like fun. Now you're talking my style, a little 2-track. Close enough to kiss the trees. Nice. It's interesting how many of these trails, like this 2-track, I guess because of all the OHVs. Which way do I go? This way? My Rever's not zoomed in, that is for sure. I might have gone the wrong way. No, I did. Alright. Classic John. Gotta backtrack. Let's get turned around. Okay. I'm gonna blame my app on that one, but I went the wrong way. See, now it kind of looks that shattered rock. I think I am correct that it's slate. Not a geologist. This is what I'm talking about. This is a lot of fun. Just in case that is a mud crater, as I call it, a sinkhole like the Chattahoochee BDRX. I'm going to go to the side of it. If you haven't had the pleasure to see me drive into a mud crater, I want to say day 2 of the Chattahoochee BDRX. It was up past my legs and a pretty small mud hole. So that was crazy. This is supposed to be two-way traffic, I believe. Well, this is an OHV trail, I think, so it might only be one-way traffic. Love this stuff. Like I was saying yesterday, if you're around for that, heard famously about the South Dakota mud. We got the Tuss D Sports on. My back tire's got about, I'm just going to say roughly 4,500 miles on it. And it's still 50% there. I mean, it's got a lot of traction left. My front tire was a little different, and that was about ready to give at 4,500, so I switched it out to a new one. So I should have pretty good traction for this. Is this like trellis? Interesting. I really haven't seen, I mean, on backpacking roads I'm used to trellis. I am a big fan, and it's really, I think these are, I keep saying it, but the OHV trails, like, way to go Black Hills. Our entire drive out, you just see trailer after trailer with OHVs on it. So I know they got a big system up here, and I am impressed. Don't want to hit a blind corner with an OHV coming at me though. I'm warming up a bit since I'm working. I might have to take that layer off. Okay, that is what I'm talking about. I was a little worried in the beginning with the manicured gravel roads, but that was a blast. I'm also like pouring sweat. Get this off, get a drink. That is fun. All right, let's get back on the road here. All right. Well, what comes up must come down. This is the one thing I need to get better at, but it's extremely steep right here. I know these action cameras don't show it, and this is just all loose rock. Ooh-wee. This is enough gravel to feel like you're in sand. So that was fun. Pretty diverse track, I have to say. We started on some good Forest Service roads after getting off those maintained ones to OHV trails, and this isn't an OHV trail because I think it's a 3-digit road. OHV trails are 4-digit roads, but this is epic. Pick your line. What is the line? I did not have a good line there. That was a bad line. Let's just call a bad line a bad line. So I had to accelerate out of it. I gotta skip over here through the rut. Come on. There we go. Right back. Wow. I'm gonna move over because I'm not picking the right line again. Come on, John. ruts are pretty sizable. This is like some Smoky Mountain and Georgia Traverse ruts. Oh, that's a cool house with a cool view. I think you gotta have an OHV if you live there. You good?
Yep.
Did you follow me down the wrong way? Sorry about that. Somebody followed me down a little bit of a wrong way.
So I turned around.
Yeah, I didn't find out for about another eighth of a mile. I'm like, I'm not on the right track, so.
Yeah, I turned around and I'm like, if my GPS isn't working, so I'm having to use my phone.
Yeah, and it's not zoomed in enough.
No.
Yeah, I hear you. You can go if you want. Okay. That gentleman back there, unfortunately, followed me down a wrong turn for a little bit, and that wrong turn was challenging. He turned around and found it before me. I suppose a better rider than me could just bump up that thing, but I'm gonna go this way. Okay. So crazy experienced riders will go that way. I'm here to play it safe. Thank you. All right. That is the first gate that I have ever crossed. I understand there's going to be a bunch of those on the South Dakota BDRX. Right into a crazy climb. Let's see if I can get around this thing. Whew, duh. So this is where all that rain went, I take it. Good? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm waiting for a group that's supposed to be coming this way.
Okay, so you got a bunch of riders?
Yeah, there's about 7 of them.
Okay, I got one, and then a side-by-side was just coming in as we entered.
Okay, so where does this go to?
So this goes to a nice manicured gravel road, and if you take a right in like 1,000 feet, it's blacktop.
Oh, okay, and maybe we're going backwards.
Yeah.
It took us through Deadwood first, so.
Yeah, but yep, you're on the right route.
It's just going backwards.
Yep.
Ah, gotcha.
We're good. He's got a handful of riders ahead of us.
Okay, about 7.
All right, so he's got a group of 7 with him, I think is making 8. I don't really have an answer, but it is possible. Let me get myself out of trouble here. But it is possible these are one way. I don't really have that answer. This is going to get muddy. Let the mud roll. Tell you what, Rever, I'm impressed. Nice diverse route. I didn't know what to expect. We got some cows. Cows, we got cows. Literally my wife's favorite movie. Twister, if you're not familiar with the original. Alright, so the last gentleman I stopped and talked to said there is a group of side-by-sides out here playing around. When they passed, they were eating lunch. So just safety first. Point is to go have fun, get crazy, and drop the bike. Yeah, I've done it plenty of times. Not on this route, but on many other. and make it home in one piece. I'm extremely happy I layered down. I am warming up even. Yeah, I should have opened my pants vents. I didn't think about that. Whoa, this is crazy. This is going to be a hill climb. If you can't see it, it is going to be a hill climb. I mentioned before, we are officially, I guess maybe it's we with the 350 behind me, about halfway through the route, and I am extremely thankful forever for putting this route together. The mud probably made it a little bit more of a John route today, which is fine. Thank you. That was really nice. That was deep in the spot that I went through, and he directed me there. It sounded like, if you didn't see his muddy jacket on the ground, they probably took a break after getting all muddy there. Time to start getting careful here. This is getting crazy. So the one I just passed right there, I think is the one I was told somebody, what was it? A big bike, I don't remember, I'm sorry, but yesterday got stuck in, and when he stepped off the bike, it stood up on end. tracks like this, and some of you out there are going to be like, man, that's crazy, I can't believe he's doing that. And some of you are going to be like, that looks easy. Are definitely a proven fact about how my skills have changed. This is 30 miles an hour on this junk. Just got off the last gravel, if you can hear me. It is just constantly windy out here. Beautiful, but windy. And we're going to take, I think, this last bit of tarmac back to the Get On ADV Fest. 2 thumbs up for the route. Mentioned it multiple times already, but thank you, Rever. And it is going to be cheeseburger time. Gorgeous ride back. Really nice route. Look at this stuff, man. Probably heard me say it about 1,000,000 times, but damn, I love the mountains. Draven once again did amazing. Pretty rough trail there in the middle. Taking the views here, but either see me eating a cheeseburger here in a little bit, or we will see you around the fest. Oh, I wonder what that is. Yes, it's freaking gorgeous. All I know is we're between Deadwood and Sturgis, I guess, Buffalo Chip. Some type of freaking canyon. It's gorgeous. Wish I had more information, but I don't know where I am. Alright, gotta go do the geeky stuff. Does not look good, except I'm right in the sun. Get On Adventure Fest, baby. It's been a lot of fun. Great ride. Still got a day and a half left. Let's go get a burger, because like I said, I'm starving. And then figure out what comes next. And that is the sound of hail. So now I'm really glad I left the event a little early. So could have been a very crazy day. Really fun ride. A lot of fun to watch the skills challenge. I'm just kind of chilling in what we call Eddie Vander, our little camper van. And I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to leave the bike out or not, because I didn't know if the storm was going to hit, but it is in the trailer, so. A little bitty hail for now. We're going to sit back, watch the storm, have a fantastic night, and we'll see you on the next one.